Hi. During this yoga program, we will be working with the element of earth. All the asanas, postures are going to connect us more and more to the vitality, to the stability, to the strength of our being on a physical level. On an emotional level, working with the element of earth and activating Muladhara Chakra gives us the sense of safety, security, contentment, and on a spiritual level, it even takes us beyond into the space of love and compassion and surrender. On a mental level, it makes us hardworking, perseverant people who are good in manifesting what they are thinking of. So it's a very important element to connect us with the flow of life, to connect us with the well-being of our body. And it's a kind of an anti-aging program as well. So, for this program, I will be using a strap, but if you think you will need extra support for flexibility, feel free to have a couple of pillows around, even blocks. There will be some forward bends where you can rest yourself on the blocks instead of pushing your body. So feel free to have more support. And yeah, let's do something good for ourselves and practice. As this is the first element we're working on, I would like to start with a breathing pattern that I would like you to establish before doing any other yoga class. So a healthy way of breathing is so important. Breath is the anchor, bringing the mind to the body, but it also physically is important to nourish our body, to help our muscles to strengthen and relax as they should be. If we keep the breath constricted, then we're doing more harm to our body than good. So, thumb rule 1, never hold the breath unless you are instructed specifically for a certain technique. And the second one, we are trying to breathe into the abdomen, which means basically expanding the abdomen so that we have more space for the lungs. The diaphragm comes down and we have more space for the lungs to breathe. So we want to use that space. Therefore, we're not constricting our abdomen. On the contrary, when we inhale, it expands. We will exaggerate it even a little bit at the beginning. And when we exhale, we gently suck it in. So there's this beautiful wave-like, small, again, I'm exaggerating, wave-like movement when we are practicing. And in the first time you practice, or in the first few times you practice, please make sure that your primary attention is the breath, and the breath is beautifully established in your body. Once that is established, you don't even have to think about it. It will come natural. So let's practice together. You can place your hand, actually one hand on the abdomen and one hand, maybe even better, on the side, on the rib cage, because the chest breathing is more to the side and to the front, and you can feel the rib cage opening up when you're breathing into the chest. And the other is in the abdomen, so that when I breathe in, and I'm also turning to the side, chest breathing would be isolating the abdomen, so the hand on the abdomen is not moving, but the hand on the rib cage is moving, and I breathe out. And when I engage the abdomen, I inhale. Both of them are moving, and I exhale. They are gently sucked in. Now I'm going to exaggerate even more. So this is the movement that we want in our body. Let's do 3 rounds, 100% exaggerating, like taking all the breath that you can take in. 1. And slowly breathing out, not rushing. 2, let's count in breath. 2, 3, 4, and out breath. 2, 3, 4. That's a good rhythm. We want the in-breath and out-breath have a more or less equal duration. And the last time. And that will do. Now let's practice for a few more rounds, not the 100%, but more a natural breath that you can keep, but still engaging the abdomen. And keeping the in-breath and out-breath equal. As you may have noticed, I am inhaling through the nostril and exhaling through the nostril. What you may choose to do, please continue breathing while I'm giving the explanations. You may inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth, even through pursed lips. If you're challenged in a posture and it's difficult for you to keep a long exhalation, or if you feel your breathing is a bit constricted, again, this pursed lips exhalation may help you. Otherwise, breathing in and out through the nose is a good way to go, unless, again, you are explained to do it otherwise. And when challenged, breathing out through the mouth through pursed lips, but never going to kind of forceful breathing in a fast pace, again, unless you are instructed to do so. And one more time. And we want to keep this pattern of breathing throughout the entire practice. And now having our feet a little bit wider apart, we will start with the practice with feeling the ground, feeling the earth as if we are touching really the core of the earth, feeling its strength, its fire, its vibration, and shaking along with it. So we shake, not shaking the body with muscular effort, but more this vibration of the earth coming up. And I start gentle, I start feeling into it until that shaking really transfers from the soles of my feet to the rest of the body and becomes stronger. I feel I will be more balanced with my feet closer so you can readjust. Keeping the breath flowing. And just go into this shake that awakens your body, that makes all the cells in your body move, wake up, become active. And whenever you feel that you're putting muscular effort and you're forcing, again, go back to the soles of your feet, go back to this connection with the earth. And feel the movement coming from there. Sometimes it will be faster, stronger. Really go all the way as fast as strong as possible. It may change by any given day. And slowly coming into stillness. You're not abruptly stopping, just slowly feeling the strength of the earth under your soles, now transferred to your entire body with your eyes closed. Feel the sensations, the vibrations in your limbs, in your torso, all over your body. This is a beautiful way of warming up the body and feel that strength of earth, connect to the earth. And we will continue warming up the body with allowing the head to drop to the chest and coming down vertebra by vertebra, gently bending the knees, coming all the way down until the hands touch the ground, moving the head to the side, back and forth, resting our torso on our thighs, and back up, vertebra by vertebra. We will do this 2 more times. I will also demonstrate from the side, really feeling each vertebra in our spine as we follow the weight of the head and the arms down to the ground, coming closer to the ground, bending the knees. Resting there. And coming back up. And one last time. And here, coming further down. And into a seated position on your knees, having enough space in front of your mat for a gentle sequence to keep working on the physical body, on the spine, on the flexibility, and opening up through some earthy salutations. Bringing the hands in front of the chest, exhale. Arch up, inhale. Bow down, exhale. Inhale, coming to all fours. The hands are under the shoulders, the knees are slightly apart. You may adjust the position if you need. Exhale, head and tail go down. Inhale, head and tail go up. One more time, exhale. Fingers are active. Inhale. And tucking the toes, exhale into downward dog. One more breath here. Exhale. And going back into the tabletop. And inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, arching up. Exhale, hands in front of the chest. And relax. We will continue our practice with some forward bends, stretching out our legs. Left leg is stretched out and the right heel is touching the perineum. And I'm turning my body towards my bent knee and bringing my right arm from behind. That's important because I want to keep this twist. And then I turn my head to my knee. Here it's important that I'm in a comfortable position. So if the flexibility is an issue, I may put some pillows under my hips. If I have knee issues, I can put some towels under my knees. And if it's difficult to reach the foot, I can use a strap. And I can hold on to it from up. This hand can be on the shin. And you see, I can even do the pose like this. So it's not about how flexible you are, it's about finding the correct pose, keeping the twist on the side, the leg as straight as possible, and if needed, with a bit of support under, and the head is turned towards the knee. And once you find a comfortable position and make sure that your breath is flowing, you turn your mind, your concentration to Muladhara Chakra, located in between the genitals and the anus, in this area we call the perineum. It's way more important than the depth of flexibility in the physical performance. What we want to focus on is the mental performance. So we put an effort to keep the body still in this gentle stretch. So we're not pushing, but there's a bit of stretch. Our breath is relaxed, it's flowing. We're not holding the breath. We're using this pattern that we have practiced. And the mind is always invited back to the perineum, Muladhara Chakra. Whenever we catch the mind traveling, we invite it back to our point of focus. And slowly coming out, you can have your hands resting on the floor to relax the lower back, and take a moment with your eyes closed to feel the sensations in your body, the activation of Muladhara Chakra. And we will perform the pose in the opposite direction. This time the right leg is stretched out, the left heel is blocking the perineum, twisting the body to the left and bending forward. Focusing on Muladhara Chakra. And coming out. And take a moment of awareness again with your eyes closed. Feeling the sensations on the right leg. Also the release of stress on your lumbar area with this massage we have applied through the twist. And overall activation of Muladhara. And we will continue with our next pose, this time having the legs gently spread apart. You don't need to force it to a too wide angled position. It's just we need to be comfortable. And we're going to put the belt around. Actually, it's much easier if the belt is untied. You can use a simple scarf. And turning the body towards the left leg and gently pulling your body. If you have issues with the neck, I recommend to keep the neck aligned with the spine instead of letting it drop. If you feel flexible enough, you can go all the way down. So what's important here is again where our mind is. The mind is focused in the area of the perineum while the breath is flowing freely. Another important detail is not to turn the foot inwards, so keeping it relaxed and in a neutral position without any rotation. Long exhalations. The mind at the level of Muladhara. And slowly coming up. Taking a moment of awareness. Feeling your overall state of being after the pose to have an anchor of the state, which has a different quality than our daily state of being. So these awareness phases are very important to create anchors. As this is our first practice, I'm also giving you cues on how to practice. Turning the body to the right and bending forward, again paying attention that the other leg is neutral. My bend is coming from the pelvis, not from the upper back. I'm keeping my back aligned, head aligned with the spine. And that will do. Coming up slowly. And grabbing my legs from under the knees, bringing my legs together, the soles are together, grabbing hold of the toes. You can also just grab your toes all together with the right hand and have the left hand on top, straightening your spine and keeping the mind, attention at the level of Muladhara Chakra. If you feel the need, you can put blocks under your knees if this is too deep of a stretch, with the gravity pulling your knees down. Otherwise, just keep breathing and have your attention focused on Muladhara at the level of perineum. Connecting to the earth directly through Muladhara Chakra. And that will do. You can stay in the pose or sit in a more comfortable position, taking a moment to observe the effects. A grounding, stable sensation, state of being. And we will continue with pranayama. Feel free to assume a comfortable seated position on a pillow. You can also perform pranayama on a chair. Before we start, we will always perform 3 ventilation breaths, very strong in-breaths and out-breaths to prepare the lungs, exhaling strongly through the mouth and inhaling strongly through the nose. So let's do these 3 performances to prepare. And afterwards, we take a little moment This may cause a bit of dizziness, so it's important to give a little break. For Muladhara Chakra and the element of earth, we will perform Samavriti Pranayama, the square pranayama, which goes with an in-breath where we engage the abdomen, the thoracic cage, and even all the way up to the clavicular bone, lifting our shoulders a little bit to use the full 100% capacity of our lungs in 4 units. So it's like a square. Inhale 4 units, and then we will hold the breath for 4 units, and then we exhale in 4 units, and then hold the breath for 4 units. So this is one cycle. And we move from one cycle to the next, keep on doing the square, unless you feel the need to give a break in between. You may also do one square, give a little break, and then another square and give a little break. And once you are used to it, you continue cycle after cycle. You always complete the pranayama after finishing a cycle. When I tell you to finish, you don't finish by my saying, you finish by finishing your own square. So let's begin. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. And this is one square. The slower the inhalation, holding, exhalation, the better. However, do in a rhythm that is comfortable for you. So we will do it continuously now for a couple of minutes. And that will do. Taking a moment of integration, gently closing your eyes. Observing the effects of this grounding pranayama, activating Muladhara Chakra. The calmness and peace in the mind. We will conclude our practice with a final relaxation. So please lie down in Shavasana for this, with your legs slightly apart, your arms slightly apart, and your body is aligned, your neck is aligned, your palms are facing upwards. And relaxing your body into the ground. You may take a little blanket to cover yourself if you feel it's a bit cold. If you have any injuries in your knees, you may put pillows under your knees. Making sure that you're really comfortable. And make a commitment to stay still and not to fall asleep during the final relaxation, to integrate all the benefits of your practice. relaxing the body into the ground. We will continue with the gradual relaxation. Concentrate to perceive fine vibrations, slight warming, loss of the feeling of body outline in the relaxed areas, and projecting your mind to the tip of the left leg. Start the gradual relaxation from down upwards. Relaxing the toes, the sole of your foot, and moving up until you reach the left hip. Note now the overall relaxation of the left leg. Feel the difference between the left leg relaxed and the right leg not yet relaxed. And project your mind to the tip of the right leg. Continue the gradual relaxation from down upwards. Note now the overall relaxation of the right leg. And project your mind to the tip of the left arm. Continue the gradual relaxation from down upward. Note now the overall relaxation of the left arm. And project your mind to the tip of the right arm. Continue the gradual relaxation from down upwards. Note the overall relaxation of the right arm. Recall the global relaxation of all the four limbs. And projecting your mind to the pelvic area. Relax the muscles of the buttocks from down upward. Relax the perineum, the sex muscles for men, the deep vaginal muscles for women. Relax the abdomen from down upward. Relax the back from down upward. Relax the chest, the shoulders, the neck, the throat, the nape. Achieve a global relaxation of all the facial muscles. And come to details. Relax the jaw, the chin, the tongue, the lips, the eyes, the eyeballs, the eyebrows, the temples, the forehead. Relax the scalp. Note now the overall relaxation of your physical structure. Mental freedom, floating, loss of the feeling of body outline. Expansion of the consciousness into the vastness, the infinite. Fusion, a tuning between the microcosm of your being and the macrocosm of the universe. Perceive harmony. And sending a grateful thought to the creators of the yoga system. Note the harmonious distribution of the received energies. State of inner calmness, inner balance, self-confidence. Coming more to your physical body. Note the strength, the energy, the vitality. And come back to your physical body. You can slowly move your fingers and toes. If you feel ready, you can give yourself a nice stretch. And roll to one side. And stay there for a few minutes. And whenever you feel ready, with the support of your hands in a fluidic way, without creating any tension in your body, you can come out.